Hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. Happy Catty Crypto here. So it's a evening time Friday update. I've been out, I've had a little fish, caught a really big fish, really happy with myself. So what better way to end my evening other than to make a video for the community? Now, the way things are standing at the moment, a lot of people are not zooming out really and looking at that big picture. Now, if you've been following this from the start and you're always with us with all of our content, so to speak, you will always know that we have been in possibly, the worst position I think a cryptocurrency could face without actually dying and then coming back like the way that this has. And a lot of people beg to differ and things like that. But the way that I see it and the way that most people see it from the beginning, it was bad. And when I say it was bad, you're talking like, I think it went into -0. I'm honestly sure the old graph went below 0, but like into the minuses, because we can go below 0 and add more zeros. But I think it actually hit the minuses. Now, there was people that caught the bottom of this through like places like PancakeSwap. Matthew Perry's one of those people. Now, he caught the bottom, extraordinarily well. I speak to him a lot. I used to follow a lot of his content and I still do. He was pretty much my go-to guy, so to speak, for watching crypto and keeping up to date. But he done really well, like I said, off of the bottom and coming up to where we are now. He would have made some serious gains once again. But as you can see, if you zoom out on that broader image, you can see that we are still up. Now, it's around 50-50 where we're sitting. So if we take it from there, and we take it up to where we are now, not that it matters where you drag it to across there. So 92%. And what I mean by that is if I go to there, again, it still shows me pretty much the same. Yeah. So we're still 92% up off of our initial pump. Taking it from the lowest point that we've seen recently to that point there, it's 167% up. So people who caught the bottom down here, and I have a friend who caught the bottom down here because he was watching my content, being my friend in real life, and wanting to get into crypto, and he did grab some coins at the bottom, a very small amount, around £20. I told him, you're insane. It's a gamble at the horses and stuff like that. So yeah, and I've always said this to people, it truly has been a gamble at the horses, up until leading up to really where we are now, where we're starting to get that footing. We're actually starting to get the content scene. We've managed to get Terror Rebels to become this organization that are not really known to pretty much the whole crypto space, knowing about them, knowing what they do. And yeah, we really have worked hard to make sure that got to you folks, because at the end of it all, I don't have a problem with Terror Rebels. I have a problem with marketing. So the way Terror Rebels is run with the dev teams and things like that, honestly, it's like watching a surfer hit the tube, so to speak. Now, if you've ever done surfing, I've done a bit of surfing in my life. When you're in the tube, it's just perfect. It's harmony. Everything's like going at the perfect how you need it. And that is exactly how I see the development team. They have accomplished so much, and people underrate it, but they have accomplished so much, and once again putting themselves in the firing line. So anyway, moving on to the actual situation with the proposition 3568, because I know a lot of people are going around saying, well, look, it's been implemented. It says it's been implemented on the white paper. Why are we not seeing on-chain burns? And the issue is that implementation actually states that it is implemented, but on the test net. Okay. And it's going through tests with the Columbus 5 network, so to speak. They're pretty much stability tests and things like that. It is in here somewhere about that. It's possibly at the top. But we have covered this white paper loads. You're free to grab this as well. It is public information. You can just grab it. So where does it state that? Okay, we'll come back to that one, folks, but it definitely does state that what I have said. So yeah, I have covered it loads of times. So pretty much now taking a look at the USTC chart and the Terra Luna chart, we'll take a look. And on the broader image, as you can see, from that real low down here, running up by 1,500-ish% and currently sitting up at around 722%. So believe me now when I say this, we're doing a lot better than the rest of the market. And we do not know what carried this. Remember, this has always been the issue, is we don't know what carried this. And when you don't know what's carrying something, it is a huge risky play. I mean, I've seen all kinds of misinformation and FUD today whilst I've been out just browsing and not really paying. That's very interesting. Let's change that to candlestick chart instead of trading. Very interesting. So yeah, as the Terra Luna, really not having actually a good time in my opinion. Seeing that obviously where it was. Forget that here. That's a load of mumbo jumbo. This is where it starts from, I think, here. This is the old chart. It's not mumbo jumbo. This is a pre-lunar chart. Sometimes it doesn't show this, sometimes it does, but this is actually, and I think it goes back quite a long way. If we put it on the hourly scale, yeah, so you can actually see, look, this is pre-capitulation, isn't it? Yeah, April time, look. So there you go. And then coming down and then absolutely crashing. So we can probably zoom down in on that and see. Yeah, look, so if we take it to there, it went down. Did it go down into the minus or not? Sorry for getting close to the mic there, folks. I haven't got my glasses on. That's right, Happy Catty Crypto wears glasses. Oh my god, shock. Blind as a bat. Bats aren't blind. Google it. Bats are not blind. That is an old fishwives tale. If you don't know what an old fishwives tale is, Google it. It's a saying here in England. But as to close this video pretty much with the prices and things like that, and pretty much just look at the broader picture all the time. Don't always focus in when you obviously get given the chart like this, right? And you're sat there and you're thinking, oh my God, it's crashing, it's down loads. But then you start to actually zoom out and you're like, oh, hang on a minute, we're up. So I did just put a tweet out, and it's actually crazy. So I was queuing for some drinks pretty much near where I keep my boat. And someone tapped me on the back of the shoulder because I have the HTC logo on the back of my leg tattooed on it, if you didn't know that. And they pretty much said to me, and I had to put the short explanation up, they pretty much said that I'd saved their life and they were in a really bad mental place due to the things that had happened. And I'm not going to state the amount that they lost because it's sickening. But yeah, really in a bad place. And he said you really did bring a different perspective to the market. And yeah, and he even said to me about the TR stuff and everything. He actually asked for a photo, and I said to him, no, I'm not interested in myself being seen, or because I'm irrelevant, right? We're doing this for the community, to benefit the community. If there ever becomes a time when I need to dox myself, so to speak, then I will take that responsibility upon myself to do that. But as it stands, you folks don't need to know who I am, and it's as simple as that. If I was to become a validator, so to speak, I would probably, with the Lunar Classic Let It Burn channel, would probably dox myself straight away, so you folks would have a sense of safety and things like that. You would know who I am, and yeah, so all stuff for the future of the Lunar Classic Let It Burn channel. It's going to be great. We're literally going to put the channel on steroids. So yeah, and I was speaking to someone today who was pretty much interested in doing a charitable event with me to raise money. It's specifically to help the Lunar Classic community burn coins, and he understood, he was happy with that. So I'm going to be going for a meeting with him next week on his property with him and his wife, and we are going to speak about this event. So more to come on that. Do stay tuned, and do stay safe out there, and have a really nice weekend. That's all I can say to you, really. And yes, it's not financial advice. Beware of scammers, doppelgangers, anybody's pretending to be me or the Happy Catty Crypto channel. And yeah, like I always say, catch you in the next one.